Well, hello. So today we're going to be painting paper just like Eric Carle. So I want to show you some of our supplies that we're going to use. Everybody's going to get white paper, and you can make several pieces of painted paper. There's going to be a tray for everyone, and that's just so that the paint doesn't get all over the table. Okay. There'll also be paper on your tables. And that's so when we set the materials down that we're using, or our tools, that they just make less of a mess, okay? So here's a tool I'm gonna show you how to use in just a minute. It's a scraper. I've got these silly little brushes that have all these different kind of textures on the end of them. We're gonna use some stampers like we did in our last project with the hearts. So we're gonna stamp some paint on there. And we also have these great big brushes. They're huge. Look at them compared to my hand, okay? And then we have this kind of liquid tempera paint, okay? This is the same kind of paint that you guys used when we were stamping in a different class, okay? So those are all your tools. Today we're gonna work like Eric Carle, and we're painting paper. We're not making a picture, so we're making kind of more of an abstract, just beautiful paper with really neat colors. Every table is gonna have 3 colors, and those are just the colors that you're gonna work with today. So let me get my brush. I think I'm gonna start with my brush first. And this paint, it doesn't need water to wake up because it's already liquidy. So I put paper towel on your table so that you can kind of dry your brush on there before you dip it into the paint. And then I think I'm going to start with yellow. So I dip it into the yellow, and now I'm just going to paint a beautiful color all over this paper. And I can leave some white shining through. I think that looks pretty cool. So I got my painted paper, and there. Now I'm going to try to use some of the other tools. Now that I've used the big brush, I'm going to put it back in the cup, okay? If you do want to change colors with the brush, just make sure you're washing it in the cup, like we always do, and then wipe it on the side of the cup, and then you'll also dry it again on the paper towel, okay, before you dip into a new color. But I only used one color, so I didn't really have to clean my brush. Now I'm gonna use some other tools. I'm gonna use this scraper tool. So it has this zigzaggy design on it. And I'm gonna just kind of scrape my paper. Ooh, that's pretty cool. All right, now I think I'll try this brush. This brush, you don't dip the whole thing in there, just the tips. So I'm gonna dip the tips of that one in there, and I'm just gonna kind of go all over my paper with it. If you run out of paint, it's not working anymore, just dip it back in there, okay? Ooh, that's fun. I like this brush. And everybody will have a different kind of texture at their table. Everyone won't have the same one. And then put it on the paper so it doesn't get the table all messy. And then I'm gonna try this tool. I haven't used my stamper yet. I'm gonna use the black paint. There's 2 ends to this, so you could do black on this end, and someone else at your table could use it to dip into yellow. Okay, if you want to do different colors. Oh, let me dip again, and wiggle it around. Get some circles on there. Oh, I like how this is looking. I'm not painting anything, I'm just making beautiful paper. I'm gonna set it on the paper so I don't get the table all messy. And then I'm gonna try this scraper one more time. Oh, now look at when I have multiple colors and I scrape it through there. Ta-da, this one's done. So once you're done with it, we don't have our names on the back of these because next time when we work like Eric Carle, when our paper's all dry, we're gonna cut it up and collage with it. But don't put your name on it because we're all gonna share this paper. So carefully pick it up, bring it over to the drying rack, okay? And then you can get another clean piece of paper, put it in the tray, and you could do another beautiful design for your painted paper, okay? All right, I can't wait to see all the wonderful paper that you guys make. Have fun.